Okay, you guys. Sorry, I'm just letting my hair out because I had it in a little pony earlier today. But I'm here not filming the video that I thought I was going to be filming. I thought I was gonna do tingles and tea. But trigger warning, kind of a sad note, kind of on a mental health note, not kind of, very much so. If you have not seen, it has been posted. I saw it first, of course, from TMZ, and then I saw a lot of other news outlets pick it up. But if you haven't seen, Amanda Bynes, y'all, is not doing well, and she hasn't been doing well for a long time. She hasn't been doing well for a long time. If you don't know who Amanda Bynes is, look her up. But she's a very talented actress. She started off, being a child star on Nickelodeon, had multiple shows, the Amanda Show, Amanda. Millennials, we grew up with her. She's been in multiple movies, different TV shows and sitcoms. The girl is talented. She's, paid her dues, and she was another person that was she is still in a conservatorship, similar to very much like Britney Spears, who has gotten out of hers. However, Amanda Bynes has not been so lucky in her situation and her journey and what is kind of going on with her. And it's super sad when it comes to child stars. Like, we just lost Aaron Carter. Like, it's just so sad, Like, there's child stars that, come out of that whole world and they're fine. Like Hilary Duff or Selena Gomez, But then there's others that come out of it and they seem to struggle, like Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes, and it's because I don't know, obviously I've never been in this situation, but when you are so young and you have the world at your feet, literally the world, you can get anything and anything you want. People are not going to tell you no. Like, you are the money maker, you're making the bread, people are showing up to see you. You're getting paid thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars per episode. You're banking that shit. You have access to all types of money and drugs and parties and alcohol. You probably have underage IDs. They're going out after filming. They're taking drugs so that they could stay up on, the schedules that they have to film these shows. All types of stuff that we have heard about child stars that they've experienced, especially on Nickelodeon with that Dan Schneider, who was on Zoe 101 and multiple other shows where he just is an effing creep. So if you don't know about him, that's a whole other ball game. But Amanda Bynes is someone who is very talented, and now she's in a situation where through the years she has just been going through it, y'all. And I know that you have seen the pictures. There's been pictures of her with the piercing and the wigs. She had this boyfriend at one point and they were going back and forth, a boyfriend with whom really wasn't good for her. I've seen that she was in different facilities for allegedly like rehab purposes. I have seen that, her parents won't give her money. I was actually at one point following a Twitter account that I'm pretty sure was Amanda Bynes. I'm pretty sure the Twitter account was Amanda Bynes. And she was going through a lot, like asking for money, asking for rides, talking about her boyfriend, like her parents and how they weren't really supportive and keeping her money from her. And I know you guys remember, like, back in the day when Amanda Bynes like went on those Twitter sprees, like talking mad shit, like talking about Drake, like, so she's been in throwing bongs out of windows, and she's just been going through it. She's been going through it for a long time. So then today, so randomly out of the blue, to see this story, which I'm about to get into, and how sad it is, and it just makes me realize and be so thankful for my family and my loved ones, where, I feel like I know I wouldn't have to be in a situation like that. And I wish that people had family that had their backs regardless, because to hear from this report that Amanda Bynes was out on the streets having like some type of psychotic episode, unclothed, in the streets of freaking LA, is just, it's not, it's so sad, because where is her family? Where is her family? I understand, you know, there was talks of possible drugs allegedly and this, that, and another, but like, it's so hard because I've never been in this situation where I have like a loved one who's like addicted to something and then you just kind of cut them off. I've never experienced that, but I know there's such thing as enabling, and you don't want to be an enabler. And I've watched intervention and all that stuff, and there's a certain point where you do have to cut these people off. But at the same time, it makes me wonder, like, where is her family that she is on? I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna pull up the article because I want to hear more about it. I'm very concerned. I'm very sad about it. I think that Amanda Bynes is very talented, and I've enjoyed her work growing up. And you know, I could not imagine not being in my right mind frame where I'm out with my body exposed to the world, just completely out of my mind. It makes me want to cry. It really makes me want to cry, because the mental capacity, like where you have to be, I don't even have the words to explain the feelings of what I would. It's a sad situation. I hope that nobody is taking it lightly or laughing or thinking that it's funny. It's not fucking funny. You know, it could happen to any one of us at any moment. We can have a fucking brain snap and be on the side of the roads our goddamn selves, you know? So it's not like a thing to be judgmental about or to be laughing about. It is something that's concerning, and this is why mental health is so important. It is so important. We see it day after day after day of shit happening, that if maybe more, you know, resources were put into mental health and therapy and having it more accessible for people, maybe this world wouldn't be so fucked up. You know, they want to, I was about to go on a tangent, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to reel myself back. I'm going to get the article so we can kind of see what's going on together, and I'll catch you back in a second. Hold on. So I am going to give Amanda Bynes her flowers real quick before we get into all of this. Just in case for people who don't know who Amanda Bynes is, maybe you will know her by face versus name. But this is her, and I'm going to give the picture of her where she looks how she looks, and not the pictures that they've been posting of her recently. But that is Amanda Bynes, you know? That's her. She was on Nickelodeon. Very funny. So giving her flowers. She was in She's the Man. She was in the Amanda Show. What a Girl Wants. I loved that movie. Easy A, Sydney White, What I Like About You, Hairspray, Big Fat Liar, All That, Love Direct, Robots, Fast Five. You know, the girl has worked, and this is like spanning years. Hairspray 2, Hall Pass, Rugrats, Family Guy, Charlotte's Web, Living Proof, Figure It Out. All these cameos. The girl was working. Let me see what the last big project was. That's 2011. That was 2021. Fast and Furious 9. I didn't know she was in that. That was 2021. That seems the latest project she was on. But the one that I've seen the latest probably would be Easy A. 2010. Yeah, that would be the most recent. She played like that super religious girl or whatever. So Amanda Bynes has been working for decades, since a child. She's 36. It's a sad situation. So let's get into what's happening with Amanda Bynes, because it's just kind of like, it's really effing sad. It's really effing sad. And I hope that her family is somewhere near and is helping her. I don't even know. TMZ has posted it, and this is what it says. Amanda Bynes is placed on psychiatric hold after roaming the streets, very not clothed. Which is just, like, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. I see those videos, like, you know, like in Philadelphia or in, like, California, and the people, they're on whatever drugs it is, and they're standing there, sitting there, and they're high, and they're kind of nodding out, or they're like, and it's the saddest fucking thing, because I truly do believe that addiction is a disease, and then you have addiction matched up with like a mental illness. It's just like a whole thing, and it's a sad situation, and it's just a sad situation all the way around. Like, I keep saying that because I don't even have the words to explain how I'm feeling about this. I don't know Amanda Bynes, of course not, but I feel like I grew up with watching her shit, and to see her come to this, it's crazy. This is a recent picture that they have of her now. Her hair is black, and she has the tattoo, the heart tattoo under her eye. But it says, Amanda Bynes has been placed on psychiatric hold after she was found roaming the streets naked and alone. An eyewitness tells us that Bynes is seen walking down downtown Los Angeles early Sunday morning without any clothes. We're told Bynes waved a car down, telling the driver she was coming down from a psychotic episode. Amanda called 911 herself. Oh, wow, that's even more sad and scary for her. Imagine being in a fucking psychotic break, and you, I guess, wake up out of it, and you're in the fucking streets of downtown LA naked as how terrifying that would be. I could not. She called the police herself. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, my prayers just go out to her. My prayers go out to her. Our law enforcement sources say Bynes was taken to a nearby police station where a mental health team determined she needed to be placed on a 5150 psych hold. So I think that's an involuntary hold. But she did call them herself because obviously she felt like she needed help and was probably scared waking up out of this, coming down off of this break. Oh my god. Fortunately, our sources say it doesn't appear Bynes was hurt at all during the ordeal, though things could have been much worse given the area she was found. Exactly, because there are people who do not have the best intentions in this world just walking around, just waiting to kill and destroy and cause harm to people for no fucking reason. So thank God nothing else happened to her, and she was able to get assistance on her own. Wow. A source close to Amanda tells us she's currently hospitalized and will likely continue to receive care for several days. Typically, a psychiatric hold only lasts 72 hours, but it can be extended. It was almost 1 year to the day when Amanda's 9-year conservatorship was officially terminated. Amanda's mother was her conservator back in 2013 when it was clear she was having issues with her mental health. She was diagnosed with bipolar disorder after a series of bizarre incidents, including one where she set a neighbor's driveway on fire, almost engulfing her dogs in flames. She was at that point sent away to a psychiatric ward for treatment. Since the conservatorship has ended, where'd it go? Interestingly enough, Amanda was supposed to attend 90s Con in Connecticut this weekend, an event she canceled due to illness. So she was supposed to be, working this weekend, apparently, at 90s Con. Since the conservatorship ended, Amanda seems to be doing well for herself, though the most recent incident is obviously very concerning. It's unclear if her parents or legal team will step in. So she is out of the 9-year conservatorship. That I did not know. Well, that I didn't know, and I just learned, which I'm happy. You don't want somebody controlling your money and everything like that, but then when you see situations like this, and I'm like, where's your family? It makes you effing wonder, And I feel so conflicted in the situation because, like, Brittany, she very much did not want to be in her conservatorship. She fought to get out of it. All the things that we know and do not know that happened with her and her family is just wow. So I'm still happy that she's out of the conservatorship and living her life the way that she wants to. I don't feel like anybody should be controlled to how they want to live their life, as long as they're not harming themselves or somebody else. And it's such like it's a complex situation. It's not black and white. You could say something can work for this person and not for another. I'm just very sorry to have heard this about Amanda today. I hope that her family does come in, because there's nothing like family support, or friends, you know, really close friends, because sometimes friends can be your chosen family. Somebody, I hope, is there with her and is getting her the help that she needs, because this is just a sad situation, and I could not imagine. Like, I always try to put myself, like when I'm talking about stuff, put myself in somebody else's shoes and envision, like, I would be absolutely terrified, embarrassed, confused. Just, it's sad. So I did just want to share that for you guys today. Send up a prayer for Amanda Bynes. Send up a prayer for our world. I feel like there's so much going on at all times. I saw that Trump was going to be arrested tomorrow somewhere. Like, I'm like, oh gosh, like, is that really happening? It's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. So I did just want to stop by and touch base on that, because it's been a while. And I am going to film my Tingles and Tea. These are the 2 magazines I got. Got these 2. I'm really excited about. So I've got this one. My Friendship with Diana, Miss Sarah. And then I went to the Inquirer, because of course I saw this headline and was like, I gotta get that to see what mess they're talking. So I'm gonna do my Tingles and Tea, and I'll probably be posting that. Hopefully posting it with a hell of a lot better audio, because I tried to post another Tingles and Tea and instantly people were like, I can't hear it, and I took that shit down so fast, and it's just gonna be a waste. Oh well, whatever. As we learn and we grow. But I hope that you guys are having a great day. It is Monday. Is it spring yet? I think it may be the first day of spring, or tomorrow's the first day of spring, one of the two. My birthday's next week, so there's that. What else is going on? Yeah. So I'll do my Tingles and Tea, and I'll be back here posting another video for you guys. And I just hope that you're staying safe out there. Think about liking, think about subscribing. Send your thoughts and prayers out to Amanda Bynes, and, you know, just be grateful for, you know, the situations we're in. Like, it could always be worse. I have to remind myself that sometimes when I'm like getting really down on myself, or like really depressed, or I'm saying woe is me, or, you know, feeling like, oh my god, blah blah blah, complaining and shit. Like, it could always be worse, and I'm very grateful for where I am now, and my family. And yeah, so we just have to remember that sometimes. It's hard, but we do have to remember that. But I'll see you guys a little bit later.